So I think I had a lot of dreams last night. I can't remember too many of them already, and it's starting to fade a little bit. But one I had, which was it was almost like a movie. It was like watching a movie or being in a movie rather. So I think It's like I'm at a resort or a vacation or something. Like I'm in this. Okay, so it starts with I'm in. It's like a public area, like a shared area, and I think it is. I think it's a boat or like a cruise ship or something. And I'm sitting. Okay, so I'm sitting in this chair in this entertainment area and I'm watching something like on TV. It's like a shared recreational room or something, right? So this lady is there. She's like a young, like I think she's in her 20s or something, and she's kind of chunky. She's overweight. She's tall. I don't know her. She's just some random lady, and she's staring. She's standing and staring at me while I'm sitting in a chair watching something on TV, and I have like a remote or something. I can control it. And it's like she's giving me attitude. Like right away, it just starts like this is all I remember in the dream that she's pissed off at me because I'm sitting there and watching this. Like I'm using it's a shared area of this resort. It's either a resort or I think it starts as a resort, but later on I'm on a boat. But I mean I'll get to that anyways. But first, she's just like standing there and giving me attitude, and like she makes a comment. I think I look at her and I get pissed off right away too. So I'm like, "What's your problem? Like, what do you want?" And she's pissed off that maybe I've been there too long. It's like it's something where you can take turns or you're supposed to share, but I haven't been there that long. So it's like I'm sitting. It's like a big room. It's weird. It almost looks like a waiting room. But anyway, so she's just giving me attitude, but then she leaves. Like she's with someone too. It's so weird. So I'm like, I finished watching whatever I'm watching, and I think I have to go to the bathroom or something. So I get up and I walk, and there's people all around us. It's like this long hallway with like different entertainment things or something. There's people sitting and waiting, people doing activities. It's a little vague. Like I can't remember too much detail of it. But I walk to this other section of this building or whatever, and I see her there, and she's with someone too. So she the whole time she's always with someone. This which is an older lady. So I walk past her, and I'm heading towards the bathroom, and I look at her and I tell her, I say, "Oh, you can go use it now. Like, oh, it's all yours. Like, I'm sure you're gonna go rush and use that thing, whatever it was. It's like weird. It's like this comfortable chair with a TV that you can access, or maybe it was like some sort of a gaming thing. But and I don't even know what she wanted it for. Like, she wanted the chair, or she wanted the TV access, or whatever it was. So, anyways, like I pass her and I make a smart ass comment at her, and again, she's with someone older, and so this is all one weird dream. Like, it's all together, but basically, what happens is that was like how it all started, and then the dream kind of shifts. I can't even remember too much detail, but it's like later on in the same dream, and this where basically it jumps like really forward or something like that. But I know it's the same dream, and I'm probably not remembering a lot of stuff. But anyways, we're in this ship. It's like a ship basically. I think it's like a cruise ship now, but there's not a lot of us. And so this girl who's like in her mid 20s, I think, was with her grandmother. And now suddenly we find out like there's a bunch of us, like group of us. And I mean, I don't recognize other people, but I know we're like together. And this ship is in the like we're on a cruise ship or some kind of a boat, and it is big. And so the lady she's with, the older lady, turns out to be her grandmother, and the grandmother has been found dead. Okay, so it turns into like this weird murder mystery type thing. And so the grandmother is dead, and right away, for whatever reason, I know that the 20-year-old, like this 20 in the mid 20s, like the younger lady, her granddaughter is the one who killed her. Like she murdered her, and I think it was even outside. I think that's what it was. I think she fell overboard. Oh, okay, wait, I just remembered. Okay, wait, so it's like we're somewhere on the boat, and the boat had stopped. It's like I think it's like a cruise ship in Alaska or something. It's got to be something like that because it's like icy waters and stuff. So basically, the girl, this lady, whatever, like the 20-year-old, like the younger one, the 20-something-year-old comes rushing to us, and now it's almost like I'm with the crew of the ship, like people who work on this cruise ship or this boat, and she's frantically like, "Oh, my grandmother fell overboard," and she was like, she fell on the ice, and I can't find her, something like that. So right away, I tell like I don't know if she's the cow. There's a lady with me, another girl, like just some random girl. And I don't think I work with the cruise ship or this boat thing, but she's in charge. And I quickly tell her, like, oh, we got to stop the boat. We got to stop the boat. And so she stops this ship, like in the middle of the water or whatever. And so we stop the boat. And again, right away there, I know that the granddaughter's killed her. Like she's murdered the grandmother for something. And so now there's a bunch of other people. There's like police type of people there or something. And they're looking around, like the grandmother's gone. Like she's dead for sure. Like we can't find the body. And so I'm talking to like detectives, I think, or something. We're basically like analyzing the situation or something. And I start asking questions. I'm like, oh, let's find out some information about like this granddaughter and the grandmother. So she's sitting in a room area. It's like she's not arrested, but it's like she's kind of under custody, and she's being like, she's just sitting and waiting or something. And people, it's like, again, it's like it's hazy, but people are coming and going, and we're like analyzing it. So, anyways, I find out then right there, like again in the dream somehow, I know, and I find out that the the grandmother had a life insurance policy for $25 million. I remember exact amount. I remember in the dream knowing that it's $25 million. And so this 20 something year old, like her granddaughter, murdered her like outside, like by throwing her in the water or something like that. And she killed her to get the money. And at one point, I remember asking like a detective or somebody there, like, I asked her if the parents are still alive. And they're like, yeah, the parents are still alive. So it's this granddaughter, like the girl's parents are still alive, and she just killed the grandmother. But then I'm like, well, the money is gonna go to her parents. She's not even gonna get the 25 million. And the detective's like talking to me, like, yeah, that's true, but I mean, obviously she'll still get some money. And I'm like, oh, this is so stupid. I can't believe she would do that. Like, everyone's like just surprised and shocked, and they're like analyzing the situation. I think we're like walking around this big area, and so, and then she's sitting in this room, and this is where like the cops, like the official cops, I think like 3 or 4 cops show up, and they're gonna arrest her. And now they're like, it's official now. Like they've agreed that she needs to be arrested, and they're making her like she's responsible for the murder of the grandmother or whatever. They have like, it feels like they have more evidence or proof or something. But anyways, they come into this room. It's like this big room, and at one point, I think the granddaughter had a gun too, which is weird because I think I wrestled her down or something and took the gun away from her. It was like a handgun, like a black Beretta type gun, like it's looked like one of those like standard issue like police guns or whatever. And so whatever reason, I have the gun, and I'm like, I think at one point we had like subdued her, me and a couple other people. We had held her down and like forced her to like wait, like pinned her down or something like that because she was gonna run away. When I think it's like she had realized that we didn't believe her, or like she couldn't get away with it. And so she's sitting there, and then this part's so dumb because the detective comes. They open the door. I'm standing. It's like me and a couple other people, and so I have the gun in my hand, and I hand it over to them. Like I guess at this point they don't know who I am. There's like new people arrive into this room, right? Like we're waiting there. So as soon as one of the detectives or cops walks in, I hand them the gun. I'm like, oh, I have the handgun here, and I hand it to them, and they just take it and they literally put it on like the counter. Like I've walked away a little bit, and now the granddaughter is just sitting there and like on a chair. It looks kind of like a sofa or a couch, and she's just sitting there waiting. And so this cop just casually puts her gun, the gun that I had taken from her, onto the counter, and he kind of turns his back or something. So as soon as he does that, obviously the granddaughter like jumps up, grabs the gun, and I'm like a few feet away from her. She aims it towards me, and there's other people there. And so I realize this is happening. So she shoots at me once. I think she almost like grazed the bullet. I think hits me, but it like grazes me or something. Like it barely hits me, but I feel something. I think it hit me like in the arm or the shoulder, and I dive out of the way, and suddenly like the whole room is frantic. Like these cops kind of charge at her or something. And then the weird thing is, so like she misses me, but then there's somebody standing there. I think it's a celebrity. Like it makes no sense. Like I don't know. It's a famous. I think it's somebody like Keanu Reeves. I don't know if. Oh shit! I can't remember who it was, but for whatever reason, there's somebody famous standing like between. Like it's almost like they're a bystander. I think it was Keanu Reeves. I don't know why that name seems to be popping in my head. So whatever, I'll just go with it. I don't know if it was him though. But anyways, it was like somebody like people. I know it was somebody that people like it was a famous celebrity or whatever. And so she shoots and hits him right in the stomach or like chest area, and like he falls down and he dies like right away. And then after that, it's kind of hazy, but I think like I don't remember. It's like a big scramble or whatever. They knock her down, like they're able to like I think they tackle her or somebody does like they don't even shoot at her or anything. Even though all these cops and like detectives around us have guns too, but they tackle her again. They take the gun away from her. And at one point I think she kind of like turns to put the gun to her own head, like she's gonna kill herself, like take her own life. But before she can even do that again, I think they tackle her or whatever and they take the gun away from her. And so now everyone's shocked again and whatever. I think they maybe put handcuffs on her, like they knock her down or whatever, like to make sure she can't move. And now everybody's sad because like Keanu Reeves, I think it was Keanu Reeves, had been shot, and so he's dead, and everyone's sad about that. And I think that's that's how the dream ends. But like it's weird because it started as at a resort or a hotel or whatever it was, and it ended with us all being on a like a boat or a cruise ship. But it's weird. Like at one point, it looked like it was not like a nice cruise ship. It looked like almost like a ship, like a container shipment type of boat, whatever you call it, like like a cargo ship. It looked like a cargo ship at one point. But anyways, that's all I remember from that dream. And then another dream I had, which again it's weird. It was like an actiony type, action related dream. It was. I was at. Okay, so I think I'm at work. Okay, this one's very hazy. I barely remember, but I think I'm at work. But all I remember is there's like these offices, and so I'm working at a desk, and there's a couple offices behind me, and I don't know what I think I'm at a computer. I'm typing stuff or filling out paperwork or something at a desk, and it's my desk. I think it's actually no. Okay, so it's a desk that I share with a coworker, and so I think my coworker had just left. I'm like taking over. It's like I think there's more than one shift. It's like, well, maybe this place is 24 hours. I can't even remember. Like I don't. I think yeah. I think my coworker's shift was done, so I'm taking over or something, and so I'm at the computer. And so it's this office. There's a few of us. There's not a lot of us there. And then this part's so weird. So I find out that the manager is there or they're coming. Like the boss isn't there at that point or something. And then there's there's two offices behind me, and I think I'm talking to a coworker or something's happening, but the door opens to the office where like the big boss is supposed to be, but instead of the big boss being there, for whatever reason, I see Donald Trump sitting there, okay, and Donald Trump is having a meeting with Dr. Paul Saladino and RFK, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. They're having a meeting, and I think in the dream I realized it's something to do with like the health policies or something like that. Nothing to do with the war. Like there's a war going on right now, literally in the Middle East. And I think I remember the war. Like I know they're fighting in the Middle East and the U.S. is involved or something like that in the dream. Like I barely vaguely remember like thinking that in the dream, but I know that the meeting they're having is it's Donald Trump. Yeah, so Donald Trump is sitting there, and so I think Dr. Paul Saladino walks out of the room and he's talking to somebody else. And there's at this point I realized like there's security guards and like some I guess they're like Secret Service agents or something. And Donald Trump is just sitting there behind the desk, and I see him from a distance. So I'm like, holy shit, Donald Trump is here. And then somehow I think the dream kind of shifts now. It's like it's the same day, it's the same place, but I'm walking around this building and there's like these I think there's like these machinery. I have to inspect machineries or something, like some sort of machines that I don't even know what we do in this company. It's like there's these big machines and I'm like inspecting them or whatever. And it's part of my work. So I'm going from machine to machine and inspecting them. I'm checking to make sure they work properly, accurately, whatever. And there's a bunch of these sensors and gauges and pipes running around and like steam. There's a bunch of steam going on. I have to be very careful. But in the dream, it kind of shifts, and I realize that I'm actually like I've told other people somehow that Donald Trump is here at our workplace. And as I'm doing these inspections of these machineries, I kind of head towards the office again. And now I don't know why, but there's like a lot more guards. But a bunch of my coworkers are there. So I'm there with my coworkers. And at this point, I realize I have a gun. And it's like this weird gun now. It's like this, I think it's like a submachine gun, like a small, I guess kind of looks like a Uzi or whatever. And it's like a submachine. And I have it. And I realize that a bunch of us are there. Like a bunch of my coworkers are there. And somehow I think we want to, or we've planned to basically assassinate the president or something like that. Or somebody wants to. And so At this point, I kind of head back towards the office, and it looks completely different than it was earlier. And it's like almost everybody has a gun, and we're there to like it's like it's weird because I think we're there to protect them, so we're there to like guard the president. But at the same time, I think one of my coworkers is also planning to assassinate him, or somebody wanted to, or we wanted to, and I think it's like we're almost debating it. So at one point, I'm walking in this building, and there's new agents, like new Secret Service agents, and one of them kind of looks towards me because not everybody knows who everybody is. So I think as I walk in, my actual like boss, my supervisor, or whatever, is there. In the dream, my manager tells the Secret Service guys like, "Oh, he's one of ours. Like he's okay. He's from our crew. He works for the company." And so they just let me walk in, and even though I have a gun on me. And at this point, I think I see. So Donald Trump is standing by the wall, like somewhere. Like it's like the office is now like huge. It's like a bigger area, and I think there's a bunch of desks and cubicles or whatever. So he's standing there, and he's being guarded. He's got like a circle of secret agents with him, Secret Service agents. And I see like two of my coworkers, and again they're standing there with guns, and it's almost like I can tell in the dream that they're debating. I think one of them really hates him, and so he's debating whether he should like assassinate him or kill him, or he wants to try it, but he knows it's like a death sentence right away, right? Like if he tries to kill him, or if he even does manage to kill him, one of the Secret Service agents will shoot him and he'll kill him. But so it's like he doesn't. It's like he's debating, and I don't even know how I know this, but it's like I'm standing there, and it's weird because like at one point I think I'm like guarding him at the same time. So it's like I'm just this random worker in real life. Like I'm my in the dream. I'm myself at one point, but then at the same time, it's like I'm one of the Secret Service agents. It's weird. It's kind of shifts between the two. When all the agents are like wearing like black like suits, like they look very like like well dressed and all that. And so I just remember again that one coworker. I remember it's like I can almost read his mind. He's like debating it. He's got the gun in his hand and he's thinking like, should I shoot Donald Trump or should I not? And it's so weird. Anyways, so I don't think nothing ends up happening though. And Donald Trump, whatever he was like his meeting or whatever he was even there for, it's finished, and now he's like being escorted out. I think he starts to leave the building, and so he leaves, and then I think we all just go back to work or something, and that was it. Like that was the whole dream that I remember with Donald Trump, which was very weird. And so that's that dream, and then I do remember having another dream. I must have had this one earlier in the night because it's very vague, but it was another one of those like video game type dreams. I think that's what it was. I was playing basically, I think it was like Fortnite. I was playing Fortnite, but in real life, like I'm in the game. And I think, yeah, I was like, I'm running around and like shooting people and flying from place to place. Like this one's very vague. I can barely remember, but I remember it was like groups or squads. I guess it would be squads. So it was like four of us versus other groups of people, and it was very cartoonish looking. Actually, basically like Fortnite. It was very cartoony, but at one point I think it was mixed with I think it was like Mario Brothers. It was like Super Mario Brother characters. So like I remember seeing like Mario, I think, and Luigi or something like that. And so it's like it's Fortnite and Super Mario combined, the two characters, like all the characters, and I think we're trying to kill each other, but they had weird elements of like the Super Mario games as well. I think it's very vague, but I remember like the shell, like the turtles, like the little turtles, the green and red turtles from Super Mario Brothers and stuff. Like somehow that was in the dream. I don't know how. I don't even remember how, but it's like we're using the Fortnite guns and weapons to kill each other, but these weird elements of Super Mario was there. Like even the green pipes, I think. It's like at one point you could go in the pipes and come out of the pipes, I think, to like ambush people or kill people or whatever, but I don't really remember that dream very well. So that was another dream that I had. And then I think there was more too. There was like more dreams. I think I dreamt a lot, but again, I'm already forgetting them. It's getting very hazy. So yeah, I guess that's it. I can't really remember any other dreams.